Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode on the SCUM Sandbox Survival Series. So, let's just begin with this Laika right here. First, let's deal with the puppets. Oh, she's not dead. Some close quarters action. I had to retreat back to the base and grab one of these, the car repair kit, because I have been doing some stuff off camera. Now, if you were in my live stream that Sunday there, or literally yesterday, because this is Monday I'm making this on. I have today, and then I'm away to Canada tomorrow. So this is the last episode for about 18 days, 3 weeks roughly. But ladies and gentlemen, I have managed to source 2 wheels and the battery that was in here. I replaced it. I changed out the battery. We now have the battery that I bought in the previous episode, even though I'm sinking into the ground. Don't worry about that. Wait, if I get the car jack? The car jacks, they are good. I had to replace this battery. Mainly because this thing doesn't have an alternator on it. You can't really tell that it doesn't have an alternator on it, but it doesn't have an alternator on it, so we can't actually charge the battery. So, what we need to do is we need to level up our fame a wee bit more. But before we do that, let's get this thing serviced. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a service on the vehicle. We're going to take this into our hands, and we're going to install. Take this one into our hands, and install. And now, we're just going to repair the chassis. We're going to repair some of the parts of this, just so they are essentially just like that. There's a few parts on this we do need to repair, so we need to repair the body on the right hand side. The hood seems to be needing repaired, and so does the wheel, but I think we've just run out of our... Yeah, we have just run out of our toolkit. But you also notice that there's a couple things in here. This is because I killed a couple of pesky losers that were trying to kill me, aka a whole bunch of NPCs. Let's just remove the service from this, and now we can put this in here. And now we have a functional vehicle. We can actually drive this now. What I'm going to do is we are going to keep this. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to drive this home. Now that that is actually repaired, I can show you what I've been doing at home. Now, as I said, if you were on the live stream on the Sunday there, you'll probably already know what the base looks like. I've done some additional work to it. I've done a little bit more hours on it. I've did like an extra hour and a half on it. So the base and the town is now, well, let's just start off with the base. The base is looking very, very fortified right now, and the town right now is very, very much pilfered of metal and lead. I had to go away from my town up to the factory. I had to go to a couple other places. I had to go to the airport as well, grab a bunch of metal there, because I've actually leveled up the foundations from twig to wood to metal, and you'll see just firsthand why I did this. You'll see why it works and why it's actually going to be quite usable and quite functional. What we're going to do is we're going to go wide here. As soon as you see this pylon, you go wide. And you go around the town instead of going through the town, because the towns are actually completely cluttered on the road. And then we're going to send it here. Send it! Ooh! Okay. There's the base right there. You can see what I've been doing. Anybody that was on the live stream, you guys know exactly what's happening with this base, but you didn't see the full picture. So let me just explain what's going on here. So the external walls are just to make sure that the puppets and NPCs cannot get at these wooden barricades. I'm gonna have to level this one and this one up to maybe the highest tier, the heavy reinforcement. I might have to do something with this door. I might have to put a high external on that door, because they can see through that door. They can shoot me. So you probably noticed it's dark right there, and it's also dark right here. It's also dark over here, I believe. It's very dark over here. So if we go through this door, you've got metal, metal, wood, door, door. We go around here, there's a little gap, there's a door, there's an area where you can jump up, and then jump up again. And then we have the high external wall all around the outside. The reason why I didn't film this is because it took ages. It took a long time. I would have done it in like a fast-paced motion. like sped it up and stuff like that, but I don't feel like doing that. But what I'm going to do is this part right here. This is going to be a porch, right? And then these two bits, this 2x4 is essentially going to be a 2-story building. So we're going to have this floor, and then we're going to have another floor above that. Because if I quickly show you, I can in fact put walls on this. So if I do this, see how I can put walls? That one needs a wee bit of convincing, but essentially we can build walls on here now, and I can also get on the roof. The other thing I said as well is we need to put a high external here. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably put a simple doorway. So we'll do a little single door frame like this, and what we'll do is we'll align it so it's nice and flush. That's not totally flush, but what we'll do is we'll put it right there. That's a good enough location. And what we'll do is we'll drag this out this direction and then meet it up here. And what I'll do in this particular area, or this little gap right here, is probably put a little farm or something like that. What I could do as an optional, or as an optional extra, is I could actually drag that high external wall out this way, because I can indeed do that. Even though the fence line is there, I can still drag it over the fence line, and I can put my little farm right here. This fence line will probably cause it to be like you can't put it there, but it's good for what it is right now. It's fortified. The NPCs can't get into it. The puppets can't get into it. We are all set and ready to rock and roll. Right. Now, what I can do with this is I can actually just reverse this now. If I reverse this, I don't have to use any fuel. The other thing is I might have to make a garage as well. So I could just simply overtake that garage over there. I could just take it over. Okay, we'll just pause it here. And what we'll do is we'll get something to eat. We'll get something to munch on. Because my character's a little bit peckish. He's a little bit of a hungry boy. He kind of needs his sustenance. We've got ketchup. We've got some wolf steaks. What we'll do is we'll make the 2 wolf steaks. I think that's what we'll do. Now, where is... I did put my pans and pots away. So there's my pot. There's my pan. So let's put this on here. Let's turn this on. Let's cook some food. Let's get some red meat cooked. There we go. Do we have anything extra? We have nothing extra by the looks of it. We've got cracked black pepper. Oh, I could have put that on my steak. I could have put that in my steak. Damn it. Oh well. By the way, if you add black pepper and salt to your, like, if you add in the optionals, it gives you a little bit better sustenance as well. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to drink all this milk. The empty stomach should fly away. Yep, that's it flying away now. We go to metabolism. Our body should be absolutely milking the milk. So, as soon as this is finished, we'll eat that. This should push quite a lot of carbohydrates and stuff like that. Yep, carbs. We've got lots of protein getting into this. Some fats as well. Some water too. That's good. Milk is probably the most generalized drink that you can get in this game that will basically cover you for both food and hydration. Even though it's saying I'm still starving, it will boost my calories up a good wee bit because it is 558 calories. So 558 plus the 69 that we have here. As you can see, this is starting to fill up, and my hydration meter is also nice and full as well. My vitamins are looking a little bit on the low side. They're actually increasing. They are changing. You can see the magnesium's changing. The calcium is changing. I don't know what that is. What is that? Fe. I can't remember what that is. Potassium. Right next to that. So as soon as this goes green, we'll eat this as well. Do I really need that extra wolf steak? Probably not. We'll just go with the 1. And we'll just remember that that's in there. We have to run back to the hospital now and get that vehicle because I don't feel like doing this off camera. I want to show you guys what I do when I find another vehicle. I do need to essentially run back and get that. What I would usually do and this would hemorrhage my my intelligence level, unfortunately. Say, for example, I was up here in the D and C sectors, essentially. So, what I would have to do is I would find the vehicle, repair the vehicle, keep the vehicle there, drive the vehicle that I arrived in all the way back here, commit suicide in the game, and try and sector spawn in this point here. At that point, I can then drive that vehicle back here as well. So I've got a vehicle, but it kind of takes a wee bit of a dunt out of your overall intelligence level. So it's something to just bear in mind. If you do it, be careful. Right. Now they're getting well fed. We have a belly full of milk and a belly full of meat. We'll be getting lots of proteins out of this. We're getting lots of proteins out of our milk as well. Let's rock and roll. Do we have plenty of arrows and such? By the looks of it, we do. We don't. We don't actually. Okay. Well, good thing for me, I've got my katana. And I've got my helmet. So let's go a wee wander, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go a wee run. And we're going to try and get back to our vehicle. We're going to get back to our Laika. And then we're going to drive it back here. And hopefully, we can level up our character a little bit more by doing maybe some quest lines. Hell, maybe we might even do some of the journal tasks for Dina. Because we do get some fame off of her when we do those. Might be worth doing. The other thing as well is we can kill NPCs for fame. We can kill puppets for fame. Might be quite minimal. We can craft things. It's probably better that we craft things. One thing that I found really funny lately, and I'm wondering if other server admins have also found this the same comedic level as I have. So, if you're unaware about this, you can in fact set yourself to be an elevated user. Now, what is an elevated user? An elevated user is essentially a developer. You get access to developer commands. And myself, Jed, and I'm hopefully going to see Tommy tonight on my multiplayer server, and we're essentially going to go and try out all these cool new things. Me and Jed have already tried them out. We think it's really funny what you can do with them. We've tested the immortality, we've tested the infinite ammo, the infinite stamina. You can also set your own attributes. You can set your attributes to be 888 or 555 for 5. You can also set your skill levels to be the highest that they can possibly be. You can target individual skills to make them maybe go from basic to medium. That kind of thing. It's quite interesting. There's also a command called super jump, set super jump, and it's a true or false super jump command. And essentially when you jump, you basically become Superman and you fly through the air. Now, for anybody watching right now, if you want to be part of my multiplayer server, the whitelist is open until the end of today, until I have to go to my bed tonight. So if you want to get your whitelist in, you need to join the Discord. The link for that is in the description. Make sure you get the Scummer role, which is an orange role. It will turn your name orange. And then what you want to do is you want to go to the whitelist IDs and you want to put your whitelist ID in there. We do have rules for the server. We do have PvE zones for the server. The rest of the map is PvP and you can raid and stuff like that. But predominantly it is a community server, so there will be people learning, there will be people trying things out. We do have NPCs turned on. The drop chance is 75%, so you will be able to get the weapon in their hands. If it's an improvised weapon or if it's an actual weapon, you'll be able to get it. But the difficulty has been ramped right up. The difficulty for my NPCs is that they are the hardest they can be. So when they spot you, they will aggressively push you, they will aggressively attack, and they will sometimes kill you. Even inside bunkers, inside World War II bunkers, inside abandoned bunkers, inside the city, inside POIs, inside towns, inside villages, anywhere, absolutely anywhere that they can spawn, they will appear, they will aggressively go for you, okay? So, not just that, my puppets have also got the same settings as my single player settings, so you also have to face up to them. So if you use a gun and you're loud, most likelihood you're going to be facing a horde and NPCs. However, what you can do is you can get the NPCs to shoot and bait out a horde, and the horde will go for the NPCs rather than you. That is if you manage to break their line of sight, both the NPCs and the puppets. The puppets will then go for the NPCs, and you can probably get yourself some free kills and some free loot. So there's always a way to try and beat them. But my recommendation, and a lot of people have been asking this question, how do you beat them on the hardest difficulty? On the hardest difficulty, NPCs will not always do an audio cue. They will not always announce that they are present. They will sometimes just open a door and start gatting. They open the door and start blasting, essentially. So what you need to do is, as soon as you hear that door opening, if you can find some hard cover, you need to retreat. You need to leave. You need to leave the area that you're in. Try and find an area where you can see them approaching you. As soon as they discover you, they will actively chase you. So what you want to do is you want to back up, you want to wait, and you want to make sure you use third person peeking. So, for example, imagine this bush is a wall. If there's a player coming down that road, I cannot see them until I have true line of sight of them, till my character's eyes can actually see them. Vice versa, they will not be able to see me hiding around this corner. They can't just go and do that and see me round the corner. But with NPCs, you definitely can. You can, in fact, third person peek them. So what to do is back up, go into third person, find a wall, find hard cover, and wait for them to come out. Then you can start engaging them. Then you can start fighting them, because at least you know where they're coming from. At least you know where they are, because the complaint seems to be, I don't know where I'm getting shot from. I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know where they are. Like, where are they coming from? As soon as you hear an arrow hit you, or an arrow fly over your head, a shotgun blast, if you hear a volley of gunfire, you must back up into a safe spot. Force them to come straight to you. Because at the moment, they are playing the advantage over you, because most people they just don't pay attention to noises. They think, oh, it's just a random noise. No, it's not a random noise. That whoosh over your head, that arrow that flew over your head, that is an arrow from an NPC, and they are out to get you. So stay alert, back up, use third person peeking, use it to your advantage. Not when it comes to players, but definitely with NPCs. I'm just going to get some more arrows here, guys, because I really need more arrows. I've only got 5 in my pack right now. Even though it looks like I've got a full pack, I've only got 5. Excellent. Right. Does my character need to pee again? I suppose I did drink a full carton of milk. And I'm also quite an active player as well. For anybody wondering, by the way, the reason why my dexterity is currently climbing right now is because I'm under 50% energy. If you want to level up your dexterity, you need to stay below 50% energy levels. Specifically this right here. Okay? So you need to stay under 50% to make this climb up, essentially. Right. No, I don't want to do that. I want to craft some arrows. This will be 10 arrows now, since we've got 5 sticks sitting right here. What we could do is, instead of going back to the base, what we could do is, since we're here and we're relatively close to Alpha 0, what we could do is we could maybe go and do something a wee bit more interesting instead of going back to the base and building it up a wee bit. What I'll probably do is I'll probably wait until I come back to showcase me building that base. So what we'll do today is we'll probably go to Alpha 0. We'll probably go over here where the bunker used to be. And we'll see what's going on over there, because a lot of people are like, what's going on over there? Like, is there no longer a bunker there? And it's like, no, there's no bunker there. There's literally no bunker right there. It's been replaced with just a simple location which you can just walk in and loot, essentially. So let's go and actually investigate that today. If we do have time, what we could do is we could go up to the scrapyard, see if we could find an alternator. The likelihood of finding an alternator up there is quite low. I would much rather just build my fame. Now the problem with this is I need another 130 fame. I need 250 fame total in order to get that alternator bought, and I also don't know how much money it actually is, so I'm gonna have to do quite a lot of stuff. Crafting, I'm gonna have to do some looting, I'm gonna have to do some basic stuff regarding the base, maybe building up small parts of the base, maybe not the walls, but definitely placing down like maybe support struts or something like that. Got a friendly in a straitjacket right here. Can I get these last two? Definitely can get these last two. Oh, I didn't even hit him in the head there. Hit him in the neck. I hit him in the neck, but it's not a kill shot. That was interesting. Okay. My Laika should be right here. There he is. There he is. There's my little Laika. Okay, gonna quickly go in here. Check a few of these drawers. Padlock. Nothing in there. Now, the other thing I need to be careful of is NPCs spawn here. So, I'm gonna just make sure that I can get out of here before we actually get in this car. So I'm just gonna double check this building right now. Oh, hey, this. Oh, that's good. That's a big lead plate. If we can find some gunpowder, we could probably make some more 9mm, because I'm actually kind of low on 9mm right now. We don't have a lot of it. Oh, gunpowder. Nice. That's actually a good find as well. Another screwdriver added to the collection. A box of nails. That's good. It's always good to have those. Crafting materials are always welcome. Right, can we search that box? Don't search the boxes that are kind of crumpled up. Search the ones that are just normal. I thought there was a puppet asleep right there. Kind of worried myself. I saw the floor and I was like, is that one in disguise? Turns out it wasn't. Okie dokie. And a grill as well. Anything in here? What we got in here? Nothing. Oh, by the way, I'm actually wearing my my pin-up jacket. For anybody who doesn't know about this, if you've been watching Twitch streams, if you want to try and get your Twitch drops, it's down here in your crafting menu. So go to crafting, which is tab number 2. Go to items, and it's this bit right here, this little tag right here. That is all the Twitch drops right there. I've got them all because I've been watching streams. Kitty Stream, Deadly Slob, Cotton, etc. Oh, hemostatic dressing. That's a good find. Duct tape, it's always welcome. I always need duct tape. That's a boombox. Wish I could turn it on. I don't have a battery for it, unfortunately. Okay. This will be mostly medical related items or medical clothing and stuff like that. Shouldn't find anything too exciting up here. I'll take that because that can be used for an improvised scope. I'm always about getting improvised scopes. Improvised scopes are actually quite useful in this game, especially if you've not got access to any sort of scope yourself, like an ACOG or something like that. The improvised scope is a 6x optic. It is the same as a ACOG, Trichicon ACOG scope. At least I think it is. Oh, it's 4x. It's a 4x, not a 6x. It's a 4x. My mistake. I read that wrong. Okay. Okay, I think we're done here. Broken legs. Yep. Bleeding, broken legs. Okay, let's drive. Excellent. Good stuff. Excellent. Right. What we're going to do is we're going to put away some of this stuff. I'm going to hold on to the screwdriver and the lockpicking tool. The other stuff, though, can definitely get put in here now. I'll hold on to the hemostatic dressing as well, because that seems like a very good idea to hold on to that. Okay. Let's go to Alpha Zero. So what we're going to do is we're going to go a wee bit to the south here. And then we're going to connect onto a bridge, which should take us straight to Alpha Zero. So we want to go this way. All the way down here. But this is good. Now that we have a cruiser, and we have a car. If we want to go do anything interesting, we can go take the cruiser. But if we want to do any sort of trading, if we want to do any sort of quest lining and stuff like that, we can definitely take the car now. This is a major improvement, a major upgrade. Now that we've got something that can carry all the boxes as well, we could probably go to the trader fairly soon, pick up a couple of quests, and then just go from there. Build up our fame. Speaking of fame, we've got 121 fame. So Alpha 0, we're going to be following the main road. There's plenty of fuel on this as well, so we don't need to really worry about our fuel situation. More than 60%, I would say. On the way back though, we might have to stop off at the fuel station. That Wolfswagon's respawned there again. Rat. Oh, I'm going the wrong... No, actually, what we can do is we can cut across this forest right now. I know I should really stick to the... I know I should stick to the roads. But this is technically classed as a 4x4. So I am going to be using it a little bit off-road. Steady, steady, steady. Still no damage, still no damage. Still best driver in SCUM. Right. We should be approaching this fairly quickly actually. There, it's right there. Is this... This isn't sentry guarded. There's plenty of uglies in it though. What we'll do is we'll go the other side, shall we? Seems to be a wee bit more flatter. Right, we'll hope. Oh, where are you coming from? Okay, tell you what, we'll do this. We'll go right down here. And we'll stop here. Right, get out quickly. Swords! Swords! My katana has been bloodied. I folded steel. Where is it dropping? It's dropping away over there. I don't think I have that. Oh, I do. I do actually have lockpicking stuff, actually. I just realised I've still got my my screwdriver as well. Right, what we'll do is we'll quickly go do this. We'll go in here first. We'll have a wee nosy about the place, see what this place has got. A 12 gauge. I'm going to take them because there's only 2 rounds of them. Take the iron lock. I'm going to put the iron lock on my car. That'll hopefully stop it from despawning. But down we go. So this used to be a bunker, believe it or not. And it used to be a very popular one because it was a very straightforward bunker in my opinion. Swords! Swords! There we go. Aggressor neutralized. All these bits of metal, because what I want to do, I do want to build more ammunition, and the only way of building more ammunition is with metal and lead, so I'm going to take 2 metal from every vehicle right here. I'm going to go inside this wee building. This wee building can actually be found at the torpedo factory as well. Oh, I wonder if we can I'm wondering if I can get 2 more bags of these crisps. I could maybe make myself a trash ghillie. Oh, and my new favorite... Oh, Jesus Christ. My new favourite clothing item that you can craft right now is actually the improvised raincoat, because the hood folds over it. The hood folds over your head, which means you can be completely, like, covered. It's really, really cool. I showed it on my multiplayer stream last night. Loads of people were actually quite impressed by it. the fact that it has a hood over the top. So yeah, if you're looking for something to kind of break that kind of fleshy colour, kind of hide you a wee bit in the game world, definitely use the improvised raincoat. Yeah, it's weird walking through here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so used to this being defended by 2 sentries. A new sentry, the black sentries, and the yellow sentry as well. I wish I could steal this fridge. Just because I can steal it. That's all I'd want it for. I just want to steal it because I can. Drop down here into this little space right here. Anything in the dumpsters? What's that? A bedroll. Metal. In there or in there? In here. In here. We're gonna go in here. Oh. Rubble. Corpses. He's holding on to a stop sign. Nothing to search there. Nothing to search there. Sorry, pal. But it's me or it's you, unfortunately. The spear's going a wee bit janky there, actually. No, I'm not going to take the nails. I've already got packs of nails. Oh, hello. Now we're talking. What do we have? Screwdriver. I'll take that duct tape. I'm actually going to shut that door. Because what will happen is if the NPCs have... If they know where I am, they will actively try and get to my location. So if they open that door, at least I'm given a little bit of a notification to say that they're there. 45 ACP. Eyeing that door. Just in case they come through. Sweet corn. Do these. Soda. Hip pack. I've already got a spawn, so I don't need to really worry about hip packs essentially. A puppet out there somewhere. It's angry. Beanie. Okay, next one. One's a wee bit run down actually. It's got a lot of containers in it though. I should really be going for that drop right now. I'll take the construction pants. I'm always looking for extra clothing, and construction pants do look pretty good. A little bit of drip. No, no wellies. No Wellingtons. Sorry. Okay, let's try this big. Are they home? Oh, look at all the boxes, man. Search all of them. Can't search those ones. Can't search those ones. Search that top one. Search this one. Take the activated charcoal. Can you search any of this? That's all one container. I think that's all one container as well. Okay, it's hard to tell which ones you can search and which ones you can't search. The ones that you can search have a lid on them, but even then, if they do have a lid on them, it doesn't always grant you access to it. MRE. Oh, another prisoner died. My phone for 2 seconds because that's going to be vibrating right up my mic arm. I'm wondering where they are. Right, back here. We're going to go back here. I know I said I wanted to go for that drop, but I want to go in here first. Bit knife. Anything here? Pair of Elton John glasses. There's a Wolfswagen right here. Does it have an engine? It has both an engine and battery, I believe. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove the car battery. I'm actually going to take that. That battery belongs to me now. Okay, that's been searched. Another iron lock. Oh! Sword! There we go. Oh! Come on then. Katana I thought I heard a dropship there. I thought I heard a dropship right there. Am I hearing a dropship or am I just crazy? I know why there's a dropship. I know exactly why that dropship's right there. You see it? They're guarding that cargo drop. That dropship is guarding the cargo drop. That's why that's there right now. So even if I was to try and go get that drop, I'd have to deal with this. I'd have to deal with the dropship sentries as well. Right, I think those NPCs spawned inside that building. I'm not gonna bother with them right now. Okay, I'm gonna quickly repair you, and then we're gonna make ourselves very scarce from these. The fact that I can hear those, the fact that I can hear the dropship is actually putting me on edge right now. And I can actually demonstrate how powerful this thing is, by the way. As soon as we get to nighttime, I'll show you how powerful it is. Metal, metal, metal. What are we? Drop the willy warmer because that is actually causing us to insulate a wee bit more. Doesn't help that we're also in one of the hottest regions of the map. That away. Let's repair these. I could attempt getting the drop. There is very little likelihood though. Let's just go see. Let's see first. Let's go have a wee nosy first. If it's even worth our time. Oh shit, there's two of them. There's two. Oh my god. I'm gonna go to the bridge. I'm not going towards the drop, I'm going towards the bridge. I just want to see what these dropships are up to. Oh my god. Do I have my binos on me? I mean, I don't need my binos, they're big enough as it is. Look at that. Imagine trying to get that stuff. Imagine trying to get that drop. And you've got two sentries, two dropships, just chilling out around the cargo drop. How difficult must that be? I don't think I have my binos with me. Yeah, I don't have my binos with me. That's fine. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. I don't really care about that. But that's crazy. That right there is crazy. Right. I mean, we could go to the trader. Alternatively, we could go to the scrapyard. Or we could go search here. That's actually a bunker, believe it or not. I think it's in an AB. So we've not got anything to kind of burst an AB open. But we can at least scour the grounds. Or we can head home. We've got 3 options. I'm definitely not getting that drop. That drop's just not viable to do. Not with 2 drop ships just sitting there. Not viable at all. Totally not viable. Not even worth my effort to do that. I could maybe do it if I had a ghillie suit or something like that, but I don't have a ghillie suit. I am just a simple prisoner with a helmet. That is all I am. That's all I ever will be. Okay, this thing needs a couple of doors. So I'm voting for the scrapyard. I'm voting scrapyard. A couple of doors would be good, because it means that the puppets won't be able to hit me through the doors or through the gaps in the doorways. So more protection in this thing is probably the better option. So let's go to the scrapyard again, see if we can find ourselves a couple of doors. We've now got our wheels on, which is totally fine. We might find an alternator, but my thinking is we probably won't. We probably won't get that lucky. We might get a door, but I don't think we'll get an alternator. I'm really hoping we get the left door, the driver's side door. Because if I can get the driver's side door, I don't have to worry about the right-hand side. I'm going to go all the way around here. I'm not going to stop on this. Whoa. That was weird. I'm not going to stop on this left-hand side. I'm going to go right round and stop on the right-hand side. Hopefully we don't have any of these wee little mishaps again. Hopefully we can get some smooth sailing. Or smooth driving. Sailing. Now I must also mention that dropship random encounters are also turned on as well. So dropships can sometimes just randomly appear on my screen for no reason. They just appear. Right, I'm actually going to drive inside this time, because that seems like a better idea, to drive in here rather than leave it parked outside. Okay, same deal as before, searching the big ones. Take that. As well as that, we're going to see if we can find some lead plates as well. Lead plates is always welcome. More crafted bullets, please. But nothing in there. Rager wheel, gunpowder, tractor door. Oh. That's him dead. I don't want any of that. Lead plate. Again, any lead plates are going to be taken. Especially locks as well. Sell them at the trader. Nothing of value there. Take that. Nothing else there. Take that and that. Nothing else there. Just metal and random miscellaneous parts. Take that, even though it's 4 out of 20. Oh, that's troll. That's a very big troll right there. Dirtbike Hill Rider stuff. This is the doorway to a rager. Or the door to a rager. Nothing there I want. Take that. Take the brake oil as well, because we can fuel our candles if we ever make any. Brake oil. Nothing in there. There's an RIS component in there actually, which is quite funny. Another lead plate. Cell phone battery. Always worth having those. Have a little gander. There we go. Gunpowder. Search. I've got 2 of these actually, so I don't need another one. I'll take another one of those. Rager front seat, so we don't want Rager stuff, we want Laika stuff. Gunpowder. Nothing else I want there. Okay, now we're going to search these vehicles. Nope, nothing there. A bit of movement to the north. Nothing in there. More movement. Gunpowder. Search the other side. Gunpowder. Plenty of gunpowder here. If you're looking for gunpowder, definitely the scrapyard. Definitely the scrapyard. That'll be your friend. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nope, I don't think we're going to find an alternator here, which is a bit of a kick in the teeth, even though this is the scrapyard. Should 100% be an alternator just sitting here. Even if there's a part shop or something. And in there. Oh, hold on. Give me that. Even though it's got one use, it's one more use against a secured container. Nada in there. Duct tape. Duct tape for crafting, obviously. Character's out of breath because I'm also too warm. And because I keep jumping as well. Nope, nothing in there that I want there. No, nothing there. Still got a full conga line of cars to go here. Gimme, gimme. I've already got plenty of cell phone batteries, I don't need more. Nothing in there. And one bit of duct tape. There's my sword. Absolutely destroyed. Cool. Well, unfortunately we didn't find what we came to look for, which was a doorway. The only alternative that I can think of getting a door is by finding another Laika and hopefully pilfering the parts off of it. That seems to be the better option. We're not done here yet. We're going to go a wee bit down into the scrapyard a wee bit here. Preferably not crashing into things. There's a neat little building around here. Usually got some stuff in it. We'll check the bottom level first before we do anything. Okay, check all these boxes. Oh, no. Lots of planting stuff. Drill. Rubber gloves. Bolt. Seeds. Bolts in there. Rubber band in there. Oh my god. This is brutal. Another one of John Blaze's bats. Man, this place kinda sucks. You expect to find something specific. Oh, I'm yawning. You expect to find something specific and you can't bloody find it. That's just my luck. Although saying that, my luck's actually quite good as well. So, is it really my luck or is it someone else's luck? Or is someone praying for my downfall or something like that? There we go, there's a toolkit. I'm going to take that apple. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. Vitamin box, nice. We've got a drill. And what we're going to do is we're going to go around the back side as well. So we're going to go this direction. I believe it's right there. Come on then. Dumbass. I have a katana in my hands. What do you think I'm going to do with it? Oh. No. Do not abandon the feudal helmet. 38 special. Could put that in our Revy. 54539 for our AKS-74U that we don't own. I think that's going to be me, ladies and gentlemen. I need to go for a wee lie down, actually. Recuperate some of my energy today. And then tomorrow, I officially fly out of the UK. I'm heading for Canada. I'm going to go see my darling. It's going to be a good time. I'm going to have a fantastic time. And whilst I'm gone, as I said, if you're part of the server, then you can play in the server all you like. If you've watched this through and you want to join the server, all you have to do is go onto my Discord. That is linked in the description. You want to go down there, you will read the rules and fill out the whitelist ID process essentially. I'll get you added hopefully tonight when I upload this video. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be me. That's me done for 3 weeks. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed the first 6 episodes of the Sandbox Survival series. I will be continuing this when I get back. Whilst I'm over in Canada, I will have access to a PC. It will be Kitty's. So I might be able to make a video here and there, but I will not be making much. Okay? I won't be making much when I'm over there. You might see a couple of posts from me on my community posts and stuff like that, but you probably won't see a video for about 3 weeks or so. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be me done today, ladies and gentlemen. I am all done for Canada. I'm all set and ready to go. I've got my suitcase packed. I've got my carry-on luggage all ready to go. Anyway, folks, if you've enjoyed today's episode, leave a thumbs up on this video. Tell me what you think in the comments below. That as well. If you've been enjoying this series and you want to subscribe, consider subscribing. Ring the little bell, select all, and you'll be updated with the latest video on this channel, as well as a Sunday night live stream, which will not be happening for the next 2-3 weeks because I will be away. And where did I park that? Oh, I parked it away down there, didn't I? Wait, where did I park that car? Did I park it all the way? Oh, I parked it all the way down there. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, usually we do a Sunday night live stream and we go for about 3-4 hours playing the likes of SCUM, a variety of survival games. So if that's your jam, consider subscribing and stay up to date when I get back from Canada, and I'll be doing plenty of live streams and then. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for all the support on the channel. Thanks for all the brand new subs. Thanks to everybody who's currently playing SCUM and just looking for like tutorials and things to do and how to do things and checking out the videos and stuff like that. It's been a fantastic week. It's been a fantastic week for the channel, and it's been a great time for SCUM as well. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to sign off here. Until another time, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Mr. Feudal. I'll see you all another time.